Summer is over on the calendar, even though the heat begs to differ. Along with it, Set 3 decided not to come back from his vacation in Hawaii and asked to give his place to some Fates guy full of chosen warrior kingdom skins, things like that. It's all very convoluted, but what can you do? Sets, like seasons, are meant to change. Hey guys, and welcome back to another ProGuides Teamfight Tactics video. Today, we are going to be looking into patch 10.18, going through the interesting changes Riot made, and making some predictions on how our experts think the meta is going to shake out. Patch 10.18 is the smallest patch that we have ever released a video on. So if you looked at the video length and wondered, that's why. Due to this patch being the world's patch, very slight changes, only buffs were made to bump up certain comps and even the playing field as much as possible. As usual, we will talk about those changes, the amazing new galaxy, and finish it up with predictions. Remember, no such thing as a small change in TFT. Even small stat adjustments can change a lot. Make sure to stay tuned until the end to see what's going to be awesome in the 10.18 meta. Keep in mind that the predictions made in this video are exactly that, predictions. They are subject to change, and we will definitely keep you all updated in our mid-patch update. Feel free to share any comments below, giving us your feedback, especially if you have something new to add or if you disagree with what we predicted. We will be happy to read them. If anything is pulled from the original PvE changes or added in, you can find the info in the comments as well about what ended up not making it to the live servers. Before we dive in, I just want to let you guys know that we have a Discord community and a new subreddit that is growing really fast. We have you to thank for that, and we want to continue building our community and helping you be a part of it, so make sure you check that link in the description below. Champion buffs and nerfs. There were only champion changes this patch, and wait until you see how many of them. 2 costs. Morrocrux gets a whopping 5 magic resist, performing a bit better overall on the front line, similar to the buff Poppy got recently. 3 costs. 3 costs see the most changes, especially since they are some of the main carries for current comps. Cassiopeia gets more buffs, and this time it's not just in her 3-star form. The Snake Lady will get a significant amount of damage added to her spell in all 3 of her forms. Ezreal is getting back that AD he lost a while ago, reverting the nerf from the Jinx dominance era. This should help him be a stronger presence in the battlefield, especially when his blaster procs. That's it with champion changes. See, I told you it was a short patch. These changes can be impactful though, so stay tuned to the end to see how. New galaxy. The new galaxy is Big Bang Theory. Just kidding, though I'm sure Sheldon and crew definitely play TFT. The galaxy is named just Big Bang, and as the name suggests, it's explosive. You get super dense, trade sector, and treasure trove all rolled into one. It's essentially a send-off to the galaxy's mechanic by adding the arguably 3 best galaxies into the happy fun ball that Big Bang is. The galaxy is amazing for reroll comps, as it essentially takes away all their weaknesses. It takes away their leveling deficiency, since it gives you an FON, gives free rerolls and perfect items, since most of the reroll comps are fairly item specific. Xayah Blade Masters and Battle Casts are expected to be amazing in this galaxy. This galaxy should be tons of fun, and for that reason, Riot has adjusted its occurrence rate at 20% instead of the usual 10% for the rest of the galaxies, so you should be able to get a few games in this banger of a galaxy. Dwarf Planet is the galaxy getting removed, thankfully. There is a reason the Set 1 board was expanded, and we now know why. It also was the Mech galaxy, with some GPs here and there, which made it quite boring as well. Predictions. Champion predictions. With no nerfs coming her way, Nico is our one true goddess this patch, so go out there and play her a lot. Other than her, the champions which were buffed are all expected to see more play and be more worthy of playing, especially the Cassiopeia. The buff to Cassiopeia's damage essentially reversed the nerf put on her a few patches ago when Metal Gear Snake was dominant. While other buffs and nerfs have changed the playing field, she should still be able to stand in it quite well, both in the mech comp with Victor and the Metal Gear Snake as the carry. Ezreal does not change too much, mainly doing a bit more damage, but as a solid unit, he should see more play. You play Ezreal for his ultimate anyway, so the extra bit of AD is not bad. Comp predictions. Jinx and her brawlers might see some more play, but we are unconvinced by the Ezreal buff. The premier Jinx comp is still her pairing off with Gangplank for a Demolitionist Space Pirate extravaganza. Still, as a comp that needs damage, a scaling increase of 5 AD on one of the staple champions in it is definitely welcome. We would not recommend playing Blaster Brawlers, but if you enjoy it and get the units naturally, it should be able to get a top 4. Metal Gear Snake should be able to come back, but definitely in its 4 Mystic version. To counter the heavy Star Guardian meta, Mystics will be extremely important, to the point of playing 4 Mystics before you get 4 Vanguards, if you can get the early Soraka. It's also imperative to position the Cassio away from Nico, or give her a rapid rapid-fire cannon. The comp should make a comeback as it was already doing okay in 10.17. With Morrocrux buffed as well, the front line should be much better too. Dark Stars, another one of the underrated comps, sees a bit of a buff in its front line, very well timed to help counter the Sorcerer early and mid-game. Mordekaiser will be a bit tankier against the Nicos and the TFs, which is good, as he is extremely strong if he manages to get an ult off after a couple of units die and you are fielding Dark Stars. The comp should be able to gain a bit of traction, as its mid-game was the worst point after all the Jarvan nerfs. Star Guardians, Blade Masters, Mech, and a dash of Cybernetics are still going to be the best comps, so make sure you use them for that last rank push so you can get to the best rank that you can. Astro Snipers are still going to be decent, but mostly if you can get a decent mid-game with them, as they suffer against Star Guardians. Overall, this patch is not changing much since World starts tomorrow. Make sure to tune in and check it out. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Let us know which comp you think will dominate in 10.18. If you want to get better at TFT, make sure you visit ProGuides.com, where you can find challenger coaches who will help you reach your dream rank, and I will see you guys in the next video.